Hey there, my name's Lee Meyer and I'm the founder of listingtofreedom.com, where I teach people like you how to make money flipping thrift finds. In this video, I'm going to walk through my monthly income report from reselling with you. I've got everything all pulled up right on my computer. We're going to go through the numbers. It was over $1,800 of net profit that I brought in just off of selling on eBay. I primarily sell used clothes, and I'm gonna show you in this video what my top 10 sales for the month were. Now, I don't live in a huge metropolis like LA or any of those other big cities, and I don't have huge brands that I can make a ton of money on. So I'm primarily selling bread and butter items because I do live in the middle of suburbia, and I sell a lot of just common everyday brands, but I've been able to make over $65,000 flipping used clothes. If you'd like to learn how you can make money selling used clothes and other items, make sure that you sign up for my course called Reseller Bootcamp. I'm going to leave the link to the sign up below this video. Make sure that you get signed up for that, and I walk you through everything in the course that you need to know about where to sell, what to sell, all about taking pictures and creating listings that people buy. So with that, I'm going to jump over to my computer and I'll walk you through the numbers and also those top 10 items that I sold this last month. All right, so I'm over here at my computer. I'm on my website, listingtofreedom.com, and I've got the amounts pulled up here from what I did last month. Now, I base this off of the actual money that I receive into my bank account. And so where I get that, this is from, I'm in eBay managed payments, and where I get these numbers is from this payouts report and also my bank account. I can verify in my bank account. And you can see here the numbers of amount of money I got paid every day of the month. If you add all of those numbers up, that's where this almost $3,000 comes from. That's the actual income revenue that I received from eBay. And then out of that, I need to pay postage. So I do charge buyers postage, but I receive that money and then I have to turn around and pay to send them the item. So yes, buyers are paying for postage. However, I have to pay for it, out of the money they give me. The great part about it is I have a 2% cashback credit card that I use, and I'm able to get 2% off of that money that I have to spend anyway. Next, I spent a little over $200 on sourcing, $231 on sourcing, and then I also spent some money, $20 on poly mailers. I mostly use the eBay poly mailers that come free with my eBay store subscription. So this was a month that I did spend some out of pocket. I believe this was after I used my coupon for the month. So after all is said and done, my net profit comes out to a little over $1,800 for the month. So I'm going to jump over to my eBay account and I will show you the items that sold. All right, so I'm here under the orders tab. I've got this pulled up here to show last month, which is the month that we're reviewing. I had 189 different sales. Actually 3 items were canceled out of that, so it's like 186-ish that I sent out. The numbers here are gonna look a little bit different because this isn't the actual money that I received. I also, when you sell with eBay, when you make a sale, it does take a few days for that money to actually hit your bank account. And so when I do these reports, the income reports, I do look at when the money is hitting my account. So with that said, I'm going to jump in and I've got this sorted by the total. This is the total amount the buyer paid, including shipping, and I will show you what my top 10 sales were. All right, so this first item up here, this one sold for $25. So you'll see the price here, and over here it says 36. So it's actually asking 36, and then somebody submitted an offer for 25, and I accepted that 25, and then $8.99 of shipping for this item. And actually, now that I'm looking at it and remembering, this is a international shipment, so they actually did pay a lot more than that $8.99 of shipping. And I've had a lot of international orders this month, some multiple days in a row. So forgive me for forgetting that. I don't even remember all the countries I've sent to, Uruguay, and just all over the place. I think this one actually ended up going to Seoul, Korea. So this is vintage REI men's wool sweater. The next item that was one of my top sales for the month was a puzzle. And I don't sell too much other than clothes, but I do like to sell those other random items. It's called Puzz 3D. If you come across these, this particular one sold for $23 and then another $14 of shipping. The next item in this list, is a down vest. Now I came across this, I actually had it for quite a while. It did sell one time, I did get a return on it. So I would say I probably had it in my inventory 3 to 4 months. And let me show you the tag on this one because this was my clue that this was maybe worth something. This is the tag, it says Crescent Down Works and then Seattle, Washington. So I find if there's a city or a town named, that's a little bit of a clue that it might be a designer item or some kind of unique brand. It also has this made in the USA tag. It was in not the greatest condition. So you can see here, there's quite a bit of staining. I'm not sure what it is or if it was going to come out. I did not attempt to get it out because it was goose down. So I just sold it as is. And I accepted an offer for this on 40. If you come across this brand and it's in really nice condition, these are selling for $100 or more for these vests. So keep your eye out for those. I'm going to jump back to this tab because my next order that I have here was a big order of 4 different bras. These are all lower value items. They all sold for around, I want to say $10 to $12, maybe $13 a piece. It added up to 36 total. So approximately, what is that? Maybe $9 on average. I'd have to look through and look into each item and then another $10 for shipping those. The next one was also a combined order. This was a dress. This is from Old Navy, nothing spectacular. And then also a Soma Intimates bra. Again, this is like just another basic bra brand, nothing fancy. And together these two items sold for $32 and then another $10 of shipping for those. All right, so on to the next item was a pair of Rag & Bone women's jeans. I actually have never come, I think this is the first time that I've sold Rag & Bone. It's not a brand I come across often. So I was excited when I found these, and then I accepted an offer for $29 on those. Next up, I've got some Lululemon men's shorts. These sold for $30 on a best offer. And then these jeans by a brand called Lugs. I'm going to see if I have a good tag picture here for you. Here's what the back label looks like, the inside. And they are the wide leg style from the 90s, kind of a skaterish jean. And those, I accepted an offer for these for $25. Next up is a not a nightgown, but a robe. It was a very lightweight robe. The picture doesn't quite do it justice. This picture gives you a little bit better idea of the colors. It has like just a fun rainbow stripe to it. And this is another one that is made in the USA. It's a vintage item. And this one sold for the full asking price that I had on it for $26.99. All right, last but not least, I sold a new with tags Under Armour men's pullover. So I'm always surprised how many new with tags items I come across that are donated or discarded and no longer wanted. They're in perfect condition. So this one, I believe, let me just double check that I accepted an offer on this one for $25. So that was a pretty nice buy that somebody got for a brand new jacket. So that's all of my top 10 sales for this month, $1,800 total of goods that I sold, the net profit $1,800. So if you can think what you could do with that extra money, I would love to know, even if it was just $500, how would that help your family out? Let me know in the comments if you like this video and would like to learn more about reselling and seeing more videos about reselling. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much and have a great day.